there, it's Crafty Auntie. I'm having a slightly rainy day here in Paradise, which is okay with me. We hardly ever get rain. So I raced outside and put all my orchids out in the to catch a little moisture, I hope. All right, forgot to plug in the unit, so let me just do that real quick. And I'll tell you what we're going to do today. I started making some just to embellishments. Keep reducing the stash, and I want to keep working on that. So I just thought I'd turn on the camera and see what happens here. Now I'll show you what I've got. Glue stick in the glue. I know why I needed one. I had had a little mishap where the new glue stick, you know how you stick them in the back here and they're sticking way out because there's still one in there. The new one fell in the trash, and I went through it and couldn't find it. So yeah, anyway, let's see if that's hot enough. Oh yes, hot enough to burn my fingers. So these are just little bits and pieces, tidbits I call them, that I've come up with, and I'll show you what the plan was. It's as usual, kind of varying. Let me just make sure you can see. Can you see? Yes. So these are a whole bunch of cut and stamped birds, branches. There's a nest, but it doesn't have a matching stamp, so it's just plain right now. Lots and lots of them. And what I've been doing is sitting with my big shot in front of the television at night, because my husband loves to watch TV. And while I'm sitting there, I'm trying to use up, I'm still on my first book. I won about 10 books at an auction, and I wanted to use them up right away. So I'm doing all these things with this book, these being one of them, and I'll show you more in other videos. So I did all these birds and branches, and I thought they would go on paper clips, but even though these are kind of large, these are 2-inch clips, I mean, they would go, but by the time you start putting things behind them and all that, they're kind of big. So I'm waiting on some 3-inch clips. I ordered them over a week ago. Now listen, is this the story of my life or what? The bag arrived and it was sealed shut and it was empty. There were no paper clips in there. So I wrote to Amazon and said, you know, totally empty. So they're sending some more. So anyway, I just have some lace, some, what do you call it? Eyelash, what do you call that? Eyelash yarn and different things. And I'm putting them together, and I guess they'll be more like embellishments. See, spread your wings, and they'll be more like embellishments and a little bit less like a paper clip maybe, although we might get some paper clips done while we're here. I thought this was cute and definitely will be paper clip sized, although it needs more layers, doesn't it? So maybe some lace. What about this purple lace over here? I see some of that. Oh, that's cute. How about this little star? And you don't have to do these with the hot glue. In fact, why am I doing it with hot glue? I don't even like hot glue. Anyway, you can use regular glue. But once I get into fabric, I guess that's why I started with the hot glue. I usually like to stitch fabric, but that's not what we're doing today. All right, there we go. I would normally ink around this a little bit more, but I think my inks are in the living room and I don't want to go in there right now because no one is bothering me. So we're gonna forego that. Oh, not him, this little flower. The flower can go on the newspaper. Whoop. And it can all go on my finger, thank you. And what else? Let's see if there is a scallop circle that is only a size bigger than the blue and white. Yeah, maybe that one. well, it's 2 sizes bigger or 3 sizes bigger, but that's cute. We can do that. See how quick and easy these are. And then, you know, when you have your journal about finished, you can just get into your stash and find something really cool. That would be an okay paper clip. I'll show you what I did. I just wrapped these clips in a little scrap of paper. There's nothing to it. Lay it down, wrap it up. Well, actually there is something to it. I'll show you how to do it. You just want to leave out the shorter one, the one with the broken edge. You want to leave that one out and cover up the other one. So let's go ahead and glue this on up near the top because you want it to kind of stick out. You probably would be better off putting the glue on here instead of on your embellishment like I just did. Make sure you press it down. And there we go. That needs something else. We may come back and put some little sparklies or something on there. Now, let me show you how to wrap these. Oh, glue. Okay. Let me find a paper that's not really a book page, that's not not designated as a pretty one. Okay, here's one. So, all right, I'll just take a big bunch. Okay, so you have this empty paper clip and you want to fold. You just want to overlap once. You don't have to overlap a whole lot. So you can tear it or cut it. I think I tore them last time. I'm cutting them today. And you don't want it as long as your clip. So you want to cut it maybe half. Okay, maybe right there. Now, why am I going to all this trouble, you ask? Well, you want to fold it and glue it without the clip. Okay, oh, let's see. Oh well, I'll use the hot stuff. Trust me, you don't have to do this. Your Aleene's, your Elmer's. Gosh, my Elmer's glue stick would have been fine. Okay, so you glue that. Then you make sure that this smaller piece is out and you slide it over it. Whoops. You do it correctly though. Don't do it like me. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so you do that, and then this is holding your seam secure, and also this is the part you're going to slide onto something, you know. So there is your not very pretty one because I ended up not having the writing, but anyway, so now you've got a sort of covered up paper clip, and that one is a little large. I don't think he's going to be, he's not a candidate for a paper clip, unfortunately. And I did make a whole lot of words. Where did I put my words? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, I haven't done anything with this yet. I should have coffee dyed these, so maybe I'll only cut out a few. These are just some random words that I thought of and printed out. So I'll just cut a few of them and then we can coffee dye the rest. And they're really small, again, because they were going to go on the paper clips. So trim it down, try to make it straight. Now I was thinking, I'm getting ready to make a terrarium. I'm just plant crazy, and I thought, you know, all these creative people probably would be interested. I don't know, are you interested in watching a terrarium build? It's just a small one, a little tank I got from Walmart, because I promised the hubby I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money right now. So yeah, if you're interested, I can make a video about that. I love plants. I have tons and tons of succulents, hundreds probably. Let's see. Now what are we going to do with this? There's a feather. How about a feather and tranquility? Those two things seem to go together really well. And what else? I have these are some die cuts. you can see I get into one paper and I just kind of use that kind of paper until it's all used up. That's really pretty. That would go with the feather and the tranquility. Let's see, how about a rectangle or an oddball shape? These are oddballs. Let's see what's in the oddballs that we could use. Oh, or I know what, I inked up some, not inked, I made some little faux stamps from my collection, and what did I do to them? I glittered them. You know me and glitter. I glittered those babies. Let's see how that will look with a part of a flower. Don't be afraid to cut up your die cuts and only use part. And then a feather, and then tranquility. Now the tranquility ought to go over the feather, I think. Let's get some paper here and try not to make a mess. You know, this bottle kind of cracks me up. It's stopped up again. It's sat here for over a year, not being used, Julie Resclay bottle, and was fine. And the lid wasn't even shut. And now it stops up every time I use it, which is like every day. I think it's out to get me. Okay. Talk about paranoid. Now there is tranquility and a feather. Okay, and what will we do here? I think just chop it off right there. Like that. And, whoops. Now, you have sort of a choice because this is kind of like a flag going this way, or it's kind of like a banner going that way. You could even wrap it around if you wanted to. So what shall we do with our little banner? I better check and make sure you can even see these tiny things. Kind of needs to go up and down, doesn't it? Let's do, I pre-cut some, no, let's don't put that behind there. Let's put some lace behind this. And then, I love this lace, it's so beautiful. And it needs the ribbon up the middle, but I keep chopping it up. So let's put, so one reason I like it is because it's pre-gathered. All right, so you go there. Now, what if you go like that? And then that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so here we go with the hot glue. See, this is where I like the hot glue. Right there. And then you go on top. Right there. Crooked. Yes, you are. Okay, now that's pretty. And now we could probably put on some eyelash. I'm going to put some eyelash trim in my shop for you because I got a really good price on it. In fact, I used to have a shop called Easy Beads. Do you remember Easy Beads? I said that on a forum once and everybody said, oh, we know Easy Beads. Easy Beads has been closed for 6 years, but you know, I could open it and make supplies available. Anyway, I'm going to make this available. I should have used the hot glue on this. Why am I using this? I don't know. Oh, the flower should have gone down first. Oh well. Okay, so here's the flower. And flower needs to touch down there. Come on, flower. Cooperate. See, now that's just way too much. That's why I needed to use the other glue on this. Sorry. Oh, and here's my feather. Feather will go right over the top very nicely. Okay. That's a cute paper. Slide things up a bit. There we go. All right. I think it was probably Yvonne Preston, because that's who I watched the most, that was making these tiny clips, and she had some butterflies. I loved them, but I didn't have butterflies. And when I started scouting around, I'll show you this kit. It has no name on it. They didn't do a good job. They should have put their name somewhere because I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling I can guess. So I'll find it for you. But the stamps and the dies all together, I love that. It's so hard to find kits like that. So there they are. And I'm going to use these for a while because I really like them. By the way, I have spent the last 5 days reworking a kit I made. It's probably my most popular one, and it's called the Virginia kit. These are parrot chewed, so they must be parrot approved. They are not part of the kit. These are the new papers in the add-on kit. I hope it still shows up as yellow roses. I hope that's evident because it came out with more green than it had before. But anyway, what I have done is I've completely reworked the entire thing. The Virginia kit and the Virginia add-on kit. This paper is, I think, like one thing that's the same. And I think it's a lot cuter. So if you have downloaded that in the past, get in touch with me and tell me if you want the new kit. I'll just give you the new kit if you already own the kit, because I think it's a whole lot better than it used to be. Okay, let's make another paper clip, shall we? I like these flowers, and I'm wondering what I could do with them. Kind of needs to be torn on this side. Kind of need not to knock everything over. Okay, let's see if I can tear this. It's such a tiny little edge. Hey, come on. No, it's not going to cooperate. Maybe? No. Okay, I'm just going to tear it with my fingers. Who needs a tool anyway? So basically, when you're making your little stacks of embellishments, you want about 5 things. Okay, so you want your paper clip and probably wrapped. And then you want a bigger piece, maybe this or maybe that. Okay, and then this, so that's 3. Here's an example, 4, and then maybe your bird would be 5, or what have you. Okay, so a stack of 5 is going to give you a good what do you call it? A very junky junk journal piece. So here's a bird. I don't like him on that flower though. And I have a whole basket of lace here. What are we doing? We could be using this lace. All right, what about you? Nah. I really like all these doilies, but you know when you cut them, they just kind of start to come apart. I'm going to cut it anyway. See, but here's the problem. I make clothes with them, so I always look at them and say, well, but if I didn't cut it, I could make it into the back of a shirt. Isn't that silly? All right, let's see what this will do. I made this one dress. I was so proud. I recycled 3 thrift store finds into one dress, and I took pictures of myself wearing the dress. Now I've lost 30 pounds since then, but anyway, when I did it, this one woman said, just because you can doesn't mean you should. So it must have looked pretty bad. And I have not worn the dress again, needless to say. But like I've said, I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know if that would help. Who knows? That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's find a little, like a rectangle or a shape. Let's find a shape that will go there. What I tend to do is if that one, for example, is rounded, then I go for a rectangle. Or if that one was more rectangular in nature, then I might go for rounded. See, these are the stamps. They kind of have some Mod Podge sticking off the edge, but you can just cut that with your scissor. And all I did was I coated them in Mod Podge, and then I sprinkled glitter over them, and then I let them lay there and dry. That's all there is to it. And you see these edges. You just cut these edges off. Okay, there we go. So that's not big enough though, really, is it? No. We need something else, friends. This is a nice shape, but it's all white. I don't want that. Give me some color. Now white again. What's up with that? A flower to go over the flower. That's okay. Sorry, I should have planned out what I was doing. You know, I didn't plan it, and now I look like I'm so indecisive. But that is cute. Let's put some lace again. How about a bit of lace? Oh, that one, it has lace. Let's not put more lace. Let's put, how about a leaf? You know, it just really needs something right there, doesn't it? Where are my circles? I'm feeling circly. If you do that big of a circle, you can't see. What are we gonna do, my friends? You're probably yelling at me going, just do something. All right, let's find one of these. There are a bunch of these. Let's do this or this. That one's pretty. Let's do that one. So a bit of glue on the fabric. Try not to put it so low this time. And a flower. Now you could layer up these flowers. Okay, my whole basket just fell. You could layer up these flowers. They're so pretty layered. Let's see if I have one. Yes, 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 yes. Here they are. So see how pretty that would be? That would be fine for just a paper clip by itself. And I like to put a pearl or a half back pearl or a sparkly in the middle, some sort of a gem in the middle. And here's another couple of them. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just sitting in the evenings cutting out until I'm tired. And these I just used a little bit of Distress ink on the edges, and I think I stacked 6 together. I rounded the edges and did every other one. One up, one down, one up, one down. And then make sure the top one's up. And that's all, and they're fun. Okay, so what do you need? You need this cute little stamp with a birdie on it. A 1-cent stamp. You know, we could just put a middle on this flower and not put a bird. What do you think? And we could give it some gold leaf. Okay, that wasn't funny. I think I've been around my husband too long, y'all. That's the kind of thing he would say. That's cute. Okay, this is gonna go right there. And it would be nice if it could, if this top leaf would be the one sticking out. Let's see if we can make that happen. Like that. Or was it better on the other side? I think it's pretty cute. Let's put some glue on it. Glue, glue, my world is glue. Okay, stick on there, ouch. See, this is why I don't like hot glue. Ouch, ouch. And where are we going to put, let's do a center here, and then we'll put a something. Look at that. That is so beautiful. I think I'll do it. I didn't have a plan for that, but it was there. Instant glamour. Okay. And now, here's the big question. Do we want to put the stamp on it now that we have all this other stuff? How about we... How about... I don't know. I'm thinking maybe not. The stamp doesn't... The stamp has worked himself out of a job. How about up here? You know, you could do a couple of stamps together like that. Ah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so this one is a 3-cent stamp, and he can go with the 1-cent stamp. Whoops, I didn't cut the bad stuff off the ones. Let's see. Okay, good enough. And then I'm wondering if we shouldn't have a little paper backing. Like that. Almost like a little book. Okay. And then some right here. And we'll put him off to the side. There we go. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Okay. All kinds of paraphernalia on that. And yeah, I went a little crazy, but that's okay. I get to go crazy. It's my house. Let's see what else we're going to do. Let's take one of these stamps and just make it the centerpiece. Of what, you ask? Well, let's see. I'd really like to have some stacked circles. Let's see if we've got a scallop circle. Now see, I cut at least one of everything and 3 of most of them. And now, what? Now I can't find anything. Okay, so what if we did this? Like that. And some, what you call it now? I cut some. See, I pre-cut some. I knew y'all would be saying, Tanya, get it out. Get that stuff out and use it. So I went ahead and cut it. All right, here we go. Perfect. One. Try to make that one kind of straight. Then we're going to put this one offset just because we can. Then we're going to put this thing on because we like it. My husband gave up on the rain. I see he's out there watering. Whoops. Ouch, ouch. Okay. Get those tweezers. They ought to be good for something. See, my parrot bit me already. I've got these, I think I'm getting infected there, and now I've got hot glue everywhere. But that's okay, it's all good. Alright, so here's our sparkly, shiny, and well finished 3-cent stamp. I love it. Okay. I'm wondering if we should stack stamps like we did before. Oh, you know, there's a really pretty one. Where is it? I don't know how big it is. Some of them I made them bigger. You never know. It's like when you make them, I should probably do about 5 sizes because it seems like once I've got them made, then I think, oh, I should have done it bigger. I should have done it smaller. Okay, I'm thinking maybe 3 stamps even. This one has the yuckies. Get the yuckies off. Okay. this is, I don't know if you can tell what it is. It is a blue jay, I guess, some sort of blue jay. I like him. He's bright and fun. There's another yellow one. Yes, this is getting a little off to the side, but I think it works. Let's see if cutting that will help. Anyway, so I did all these stamps, and I haven't really put them all out for sale yet. There's one in this kit and one in that kit, but I think I'm going to make just a stamps kit. See how that goes. Now, we could do these birds and have all bird stamps on this. Oops, like that. Or we could use the rose. What do you think? There it is with the birds. I mean the rose. Ha, there it is with something. Somehow. Okay, let's get it off all this other stuff. And let's make them, you know, not in a straight line. All right, there's number 1. And I don't know, somehow. Here's number 2. Okay? I'm feeling number 2. I hope you are also. So I'm going to glue that one down in there. And then you got the hang of this now, so I'll probably stop. And I'll tell you what's going on with the junk journal. The very junky junk journal that I am working on. I got it started, remember the other day, I did the video, and lo and behold, I lost my little folio that I had made. And I was so upset, and my husband even came in here and tried to help me find it. And we couldn't find it. Well, yesterday I came right in here and I kept saying it's got to be on the desk. Well, it was on the desk. So I will be starting that right back up again. I just didn't, today I felt like doing embellishments. That's cute. It needs one more thing though. What do you think it needs? Lace. It needs some lace. So anyway, I'll be getting back to that. I just haven't done it. I mean, I don't know. Today was an embellishment day. What can I say? We could do that, or we could do just one of these. Where's the end? There is no end in sight. Here it is. We could do like this. One of these. That's kind of fun. I should have put it behind, but I didn't. What about 2 of them? Getting bigger and bigger, isn't it? Let's try 1. Up there. Okay. So glue, little tweezer, and there it is, another nice embellishment. Whoops. Okay, so we will continue on the paper clips in another episode, and probably before that we'll work on our junkety junk journal. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.